Thank you, Amber. New guidelines for helping Parkinson's patients lead a more settled life and slowing the onset of MS. These are just some of the breakthroughs to come out of this week's American Academy of Neurology conference. The event has put Hawaii on the map when it comes to scientific research. And joining us today to talk about some of the breakthroughs announced this week is Dr. Orly Avitzer. She's a neurologist and editor-in-chief of AAN's website. And thank you for joining us, Doctor. We really appreciate it. Let's talk about Parkinson's. A lot of people have family members who have Parkinson's, and they start to lose their mobility after a while. And there's a new study that's come out to shows the treatments for that, right?
Yes, and it's quite simple actually. It shows that exercising on a treadmill, even at low intensity, improves walking for Parkinson's patients.
And so how long should someone walk on the treadmill?
I think they need to start slow and under a doctor or neurologist guidance, but that can be quite useful.
And there are new drug trials out there for MS. What's the latest on that?
One of the most exciting things about MS is that finally there are some oral medications that can help slow progression of the disease. So there's a release during this week of one study regarding a drug that's showing tremendous promise.
What is the drug and how soon would it be on the market, do you think?
You know, it's in a phase 3 study, lecanemab, and it's probably going to take a little bit longer to be on the market, but within probably a year or so.
All right. This morning we learned that NFL Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw came out with the news that he is starting to lose his mobility because of concussions, repeated concussions, and short-term memory. He's starting to lose his hand-eye coordination. What's your reaction to that? And this is a huge issue for neurologists across the country in terms of NFL and concussions, right?
It really is, and the American Academy of Neurology has a sports neurology section that's quite busy and involved in guidelines for physicians to help us understand concussion and what to do with our patients, but it is something that is on the forefront, and there are many neurologists and neuroscientists working on research to try to understand it better.
All right, Dr. Avitzer, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's been quite an interesting conference for a lot of people. Yeah. And if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head over to the morning section of our website, KITV.com. We post all of our interviews from our morning show. Kenny, back to you.